Hey guys, Steven here, and today we're going to be repairing the 6-string Ibanez bass. So if you look closely at it, you can see that one of the tuning pegs, I'll show you from behind, is missing, and that's because it broke the last time I was playing it. I'm still using the same strings. Right now I'm trying not to have to replace the strings, but basically I bought some Amazon aftermarket tuners that are supposed to fit Ibanez basses, and the reason that I'm doing this is this repair could also be done on a lot of other basses, and the U basses seem to have a very similar mechanism, at least on the machine head part of the tuner. So maybe not the part that the strings wind around, but the part that you turn, and the way it connects to the back of the neck. It has like one screw on the back that goes into the wood. Fenders have more than one screw, but this Ibanez also just has one screw. I'm not sure you can see the screw hole underneath that hole. We just need one screw, hopefully, to screw it into the back as long as the new tuner fits this hole. So these were bought on Amazon. They say they fit Ibanez basses. They're slightly different color, but hopefully it'll be very similar. So let's unbox this and see what these are like. So first, I've got to find the ones that are the right direction. There are right-handed ones, and then there are left. Apparently, I'm pulling out all the left ones first. Maybe this one? Let's see. All right, so there are 5 of them, and I think I pulled out all 3 that face the other direction. So here we go. You can kind of see the screw is underneath that hole. That's where the screw should go. So I'm going to stick this through the hole. It looks like it's just slightly smaller than the hole, so I'm not going to have to make the hole bigger. That's good. But I may have to put something in there to keep it from moving around. I might be lazy and try to do it without. If you were doing this, I would probably put something in there to close that gap. That hole is about 1 millimeter in diameter bigger. But I think all I have to do is put this through here, use a screw right here to hold it in place. I have to put a bolt on this side and a washer. But other than that, I think that should be it. So let me see if it's got the other parts in there and just try to figure out from there what to do. Oh yeah, there's a whole bag of them. Here we go. So this bag has all the other parts that we need. It has the little tiny screws. So hopefully that screw will fit the hole that's already there and I won't need to make a new one. If you're doing that, you may want to fill up the hole first, maybe with wood glue or something so that it'll stay in. I don't know, some people use toothpicks on the holes over there. I might do that. I think I have some toothpicks. But anyway, we've got one of these. So this will go, let me just show you on the tuner. This will go on the top like that, and then it will screw into this part so that it's kind of like sandwiching the headstock between it. Okay. And then after that, there may not be, oh yeah, there is a little washer too, so I'm going to put a washer in between there just to protect the base itself. So we've got the washer, then this will go in that. That will go on this side of the hole, and it will go into the other part of the tuner there. And then hopefully that'll hold it on steady. And then all I will need is one of the tiny little screws that's in this bag. So I'm going to try it without filling the hole. If it doesn't work, I might go and get a toothpick and fill that tiny little hole where the new screw is going to go. Let's see what happens. So I'm just going to go ahead and start screwing this on here. Just get it started. I'm going to leave it a little bit loose and put that screw in on the back first. So I lined the tuner up with the hole. It's not staying without me holding it there, so let me go ahead and get the screw lined up. And what I'm hoping is that screw will just go in and hold. It doesn't appear to be. So I'm going to come back with a toothpick. So now I'm going to take this toothpick. I'm just going to try to fill the hole with the toothpick. I may have to break off an end and then put the other end in there and then do the same thing. Break off that point and then try to fill the gap in here. And then I'm going to try to screw the screw into this hole that's already half filled with the toothpick, and maybe it'll hold the rest of the way. It may force it to go into the wood a little bit next to the hole, but either way, I'm hoping that the little edges of the screw plus the toothpick will hold enough just to keep that on there firmly. Okay, and then now I'm going to tighten the other side again. Basically all I'm doing over here is just tightening that little bolt until it's flush with it. And you may want to use a wrench to be able to go a little tighter than what I'm doing, but I just want it to stay pretty well. I think that's good right there. And then once that's in place, it's a little bit loose compared to the other ones. But once that's in place, it should work. It should be on there. Now I just got to put the string on and see if it's solid enough to hold this on here or not. Okay, and as long as it does its job there, it's just about winding the string on there and tightening it up at this point. It seems like the tuner is working like a tuner so far. These were like somewhere around the $20, I can't remember if they were 20 or 25, but I'm going to put them in the description. So if you have an Ibanez base, you can get these that are just made to fit that particular kind of base. And it works, I think, on most of their models. So like this 6-string is very similar to a lot of their 5-strings and stuff. So as long as that string will stay down in that hole, that is the one thing that's making me a little nervous, then that may be it. I will say, in comparison to these metal ones that are next to it, this one feels very cheap and flimsy. And so then, there it is. You can tell the new tuner is black. The other ones are kind of this sort of silver color. So now, I guess there's nothing left to do but just plug it in and play. Alright, this bass is back in commission. As far as a review of those tuners, I would say they're not as good as the original Ibanez ones that came on this bass, but they do work. So for what it's worth, if you're willing to take a $20 risk, I think it's worth it for now. And check back in with me and see how they're doing here later on too. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe for more videos like this. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.